The stage was set for Vladimir Putin's marathon press conference. For the next 4.5 hours, he'd be live on all main TV channels in Russia. But what would be his main message? On Ukraine, he was as uncompromising as ever, referring back to maximalist demands he made last year. The ball, he said, was entirely in Ukraine's court and in the court of its European sponsors.
BBC.
Then it was time for my question to Vladimir Putin. What future are you planning for Russia and Russians, I asked. More prosecutions of critics, more hunting for enemies at home and abroad, new special military operations?
Will there be new special military operations? There won't be, if you treat us with respect and respect our interests, just as we've always tried to do with you, unless you cheat us, like you did with NATO's eastward expansion.
Encouraged by the presenter, Russia's president didn't miss the chance to comment on Donald Trump's multi-billion-dollar lawsuit against the BBC. He supported it. There were bizarre moments. This student proposed to his girlfriend with a "Marry Me" sign and then invited President Putin to the wedding. There were questions about the economy, but Mr. Putin was at his most animated, talking about Russia's war in Ukraine and geopolitics. If there was a signal that Vladimir Putin was sending today to the West, it was this. His position hasn't changed an inch. The war in Ukraine, not his fault. Tension with Europe, blame Europe. Yes, Moscow was, he said, ready for cooperation with Britain and with European countries, but only if they treat Russia with respect. Suddenly, all the questions were heading in my direction, as Russian TV crews queued up for my reaction to what Vladimir Putin had said. This additional press conference didn't last 4.5 hours, but then I'm not the president of Russia. One other thing caught my attention during those 4.5 hours. That was the contrast between Vladimir Putin complimenting Donald Trump, but criticising Europe and European leaders. Now, President Putin knows very well that President Trump has also been a critic of Europe and the European Union, and I think the Kremlin leader sees an opportunity here to drive a wedge between traditional allies, between America and Europe, and to weaken the transatlantic alliance.